Hi, it's me from the couch again. Planted some corn yesterday, a little bit here and there out in the back 40. um, I don't know if we've got anything interesting to talk about today. This is a big race weekend. I don't plan on going too far from this TV. You got the Coke 600, Craftsman race, Xfinity race. That's all NASCAR, soccer. Then you get the Indy 500, which is always exciting. That'd be a track I'd like to go see a race at sometime. We'll see. 230 miles an hour they average at the. Now, here's the thing. The NASCAR, they can go anywhere from actually as low as 95 miles an hour in some small tracks, really, up to probably most of the time it's 175 miles an hour since they've slowed the cars down, the big tracks. You know, they don't approach 200 anymore. When you go, say, from, let's say, 180 to 230, it's not just going, it's not just that effective that much. It's like, I don't know how these guys honestly can see while they're driving at 230 miles an hour. Their reactions, I mean, it's most definitely a young man's sport. But the reflexes you need, crazy. I'm back. I just had a yawn. So yeah, it should be pretty exciting. Went to Roxy's yesterday in Quincy, Massachusetts, local butchers, which we don't have a lot of left anymore. Um, got a roast, nice roast. Karen will put that in the crock pot. I got carrots to chop. I got onions to chop. I've got sweet potatoes to chop. I've got an onion. Yeah, onion. Didn't go with the peppers anytime. I don't think they never really come out right for me. So I just skipped them this time. Though I do have some growing up. Well, I planted the seeds anyway. You know, so I just got that one potato, but I got a whole crop of potatoes there that these things are still growing like mad. No birds so far today. So I had chopped up one of the cakes they eat in the 4 pieces, and I noticed that one bird ate them in order, these two side by side, but never touched any of the others. So I tried something. I mixed them around to see if he would actually go to the same one again, even though it was in a different spot. And I don't really think I noticed him come back. Yesterday, it looked like it was a female cardinal here. Only popped up for a second. See, the cakes are cardinal, for specifically the cardinals. The seeds are pretty much any bird. Bird seed's expensive. It's really expensive. I remember making the things as a kid, like maybe for schools, out of the bacon fat, so they could eat in the wintertime. You gotta remember that. A lot of animals die in the wintertime because they can't find food, particularly deer. Now, around here in the last, say, 30 years, the deer population has exploded compared to what it used to be before. I used to go to work at night and there was one eating on my lawn. And I could get like within a few feet of the thing and it wouldn't even run away. You know. Whereas before, a long time ago, I mean, you barely could see any, but problem is the wintertime, the younger ones starve to death. They don't make it. Um, happens everywhere. I don't know how much a deer can eat. Maybe I should find that out. How much a deer can eat, needs to eat in a day to stay alive in the wintertime. And you can leave food out for them. They don't eat meat. So you don't have to worry about this. A lot of animals stealing the food. I don't know, I think I'm going to find that out, and if I find out, I'll let you know. One time, a couple of years ago, Karen saw a family deer walking by downstairs. The cats went crazy. I didn't get to see them, but I've seen deer plenty of time before. Honest to God, you know, not like the deer whisperer or anything. It just happens that I've seen a lot before. You know. Please like and subscribe. I feel weird I was saying that, but also, you know what I like? I like some comments of what people think about some of the things that I say. But your opinion, you know, like what you think, like maybe you know something about deer, you know. Seagulls are flying by today. See where we are, we're at the top of a building at the top of a hill. So we're about the height that birds fly off the ground on average. So there goes another one. They fly like in a straight line past the window. Um, got a good view here when the leaves aren't here of Boston. And I think a little bit of the North Shore. We're up pretty high. Mm-hmm. Thank God I haven't seen anything interesting in the news, so I've been trying to avoid watching it the last few days. You know, trying to watch baseball. The last season football shows. Yes, the basketball. I've watched a little of that. I'm sure a dead sailing will be fine. They have to be dramatic about it, but in the end, they'll do it. They always do. With the voice syndrome, they're just playing with the economy again. There's Treasury Secretary going, "Oh, the sky's falling." She's playing Chicken Little. What will happen if? I don't know why she feels the need to even comment on that. 99.99999% of the people in this country can do nothing about it. You know what I mean? I always said before Watergate, the government lied to us. I really wish they'd just go back to doing that. They're not telling us everything. We don't need to know. We don't need to know. Jesus. I don't even understand what's going on with Uncle Joe now and bribes and every. Is it possible that he's the most brilliant but corrupt president that ever lived? Is it possible? Or is his son's a mad genius? God's sakes. You know, the accusations against this guy, if it was me, I think I'd already be live. I'd already be in Danbury. Or, you know, Lewisburg or, I don't know, whatever federal prison awaiting trial, at least, if not convicted already. But, wow. It amazes me how many people can slide. It amazes me how that body doesn't even care the things that the guy has done. I mean, come on, these crack smoking whoremonger thief, you know, that's taking bribes, and they came in. Biden comes in office talking about like basically about being poor. Seriously? Again, he owns 4 homes. Oh yeah, God, he kind of reminds me of the old-fashioned Tammany Hall guys, and he's just going along acting like he's got the dementia. I still don't understand the sunglasses. And believe me, anybody can fall down a few stairs or up a few stairs. That's like my thing. I'm getting really good at it. I don't even have to practice. I just will fall. So I also got some chicken wings yesterday. Put them in the deep freeze, and a rack of ribs for later on this summer. You know, I like to eat, so anyway. I keep on moving away because I don't want to yawn in anybody's face. The cat's asleep. Ah. I don't think he'll be performing it today. Yesterday he was all over me, tapping the head, rubbing the head, kissing the head. But of course, every time I try to go for the camera, he just walks away. He knows what's going on. Right now it's 7:32 a.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time? Something like that. Saw these 5 ROTC, Air Force ROTC kids yesterday. Looks so good. Got a flower off them. Looks really good in their uniforms. They were at Roxy's. Kept on calling me sir. I told them they all look handsome, and then I realized one of them was a girl, a lady, a woman. It was a feminine trait. Are they, them, what you call, I don't know. I guess now you can just say, hey you. Hey you. How does that song go? Are you with the stars in your eyes? Something like that. So they trying to make it a law that requires cars to put AM radios in cars. I think it's hilarious. My father bought a car in 1965, brand new, and had to pay extra for the radio, for the AM radio. And with all the things you put in, now they don't even want to put radios in cars anymore. The thing is all the emergency stuff is handled through AM radio. And it's sad because AM radio used to be just the best thing. And they decided to take it and ruin it and make everything talk. And all it is just one big long commercial. Shock jocks or that guy like the Hellman, like I can't. Guy's not really entertaining me at all, you know. But it's sad that you don't have any. I mentioned Just Kane before, and other guys like him. Anybody like that anymore? Just come on, it's supposed to entertain us. It might be funny, actually. A lot of these guys aren't as talented as they think they are. But in the evening, I mean, there's a thing in PBS, a Prairie Home Companion, where they, I always thought they were a little elitist and smug myself. But anyway, they're trying to recreate like what radio could be and used to be before when you had Jack Benny and George Burns and Bob Hope and whoever, Ben Crosby, all those people that were on every time that would sing and just tell jokes or just talk and like that. Now you get it on and it's always like, I think the government should do this because I don't even know. I don't think anybody even listens to it. But they're basically trying to the government trying to drop AM radio. I mean, you're insane. When all the computer stuff breaks down, you'll still probably be able to hear it or broadcast it or something. But I'm glad they want to pass that law and require it. You know, the radios and the cars or whatever. But it'd be funny if that's all the cars that end up having now is AM radios again. People in this world do strange things at times. They really do. I've never understand what the concept of war is. You go in and destroy everything is in the country that's there because you want to take it over. So now you get in there and there's nothing there. I don't know. People always say, "Oh, smarter than me." I don't think they are. I don't think it has anything to do with intelligence. Really don't think. You know, you can just destroy a building that it's going to cost you millions of billions to rebuild if you take over a country or whatever. I just thought, oh, there's a bird there. Oh, it's one of them. He's sort of an orangish beak. Oh, yeah. Very thin tail. Probably 3 inches long. This is one of the ones, yeah, you just had, you know what? He just ate the cake that used to be on the other side. Yep. He stays with the same cake that used to be on the other side of the line. I moved it over and he went and he ate that one, so. Okay. So if anybody else has any interesting comments, anything else, I found an envelope of beet seeds yesterday that I thought I had planted. So I got them in the ground. If I can get anything in the ground by the end of the month, I should get some good stuff up here. It's from watching on my shows, my research. It seems like a lot of stuff takes 90 days to harvest, from planting to harvest. So, we'll see what happens. Oh God, yes, I'm in trouble sometimes with the speech because of the teeth. So next Friday is my next juice appointment. Let's see how the side effects go this time, because the last time they weren't nearly as bad as they had been. So anyway, I'll see if I get my normal 2 to 3 views on this. Because because if I have the cat in, I got 700. Oh my God. I'm pretty sure that's just Mike Palm watching it 697 times. All my cat videos. Anyway, I gotta talk about it.